Wanted to discuss with you today Google stock. The stock fallen $600 a share, $525. Why? Well, the market went down a little bit. Also, earnings, Google earnings did not match analyst expectations. Part of the reason the analysts were chagrined was the fact that Google was spending so much more money on R&D. For the bean counters, these moonshot projects, as Google calls them, from harnessing, putting huge balloons around the globe that would then transmit internet to places that currently don't get it, which would increase the number of people that have access to the net, to the driverless car, something that some analysts don't think is going to be out for 20 years, is really coming into question because the bean counters want those dollars added to the bottom line. Yeah, Google could do that, but long term they'd be missing out. Google has consistently shown that as they buy companies and make big investments, for example, YouTube, which they bought for $1.65 billion in 2006, has a lot of analysts, including myself at that time, questioned whether or not they were overpaying. Today, that property is worth in excess of $20 billion. So well over a substantial amount of Google's net worth, market cap. So when you take a look at Google, not only YouTube, AdMob, and of course Android, they've been able to harness this, take this new technology, reapply it to making their products better, to strengthening the moat around their economic moat around their search engine. Now you take a look at these R&D projects, and one of these is going to hit because venture capitalists, in baseball terms, don't get paid for their batting average, they get paid for their slugging percentage. So in other words, you might lose millions of dollars at 8 times in a row, but if you have one that makes $1 billion, one investment that makes $1 billion as a venture capitalist, you're doing really, really well, even though you're only batting 1 for 9. So the same thing with Google's R&D spending. One of these projects is going to turn out to be a huge driver to Google's bottom line, strengthen their brand, and attract even better workers, if that's even possible, than they currently have. Go long Google for the long term. Don't listen to the bean counters. Go long. You'll be fine. 10 years from now, Google will be possibly the most dominant company in the world. This is Rich, RichMakesYouRich.com signing off. Until next time, stay thirsty, my friends.